Did you leave the house with your brother Cody looking like that? Or did you leave the house with your father looking like that? Or your mother?
No.
Who left your family like this?
This is Grant Amato. He became addicted to a Bulgarian webcam model named Sylvie and stole from his family to fund his obsession. His family tried to help him, but when they gave him an ultimatum to cut off contact with Sylvie or leave, he snapped. He was kicked out of the house, and the next day his brother didn't show up for work. The police found a gruesome scene. All 3 of Amato's family members were dead. Amato denies any involvement, but he was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. This serves as a reminder of the dangers of addiction. Let's get right over in with his interrogation.
Full name?
My full name is Grant Tiernan Amado. T-I-E-R-N-A.
Your date of birth?
The interrogation kicked off with the usual drill, mundane and routine. Grant was asked to state his name and other basic details. No biggie. They asked him about his education, and Grant said that he had a bachelor's degree in nursing. Amado said how he had a job interview yesterday, and the detectives asked him about it.
Nurse job.
Where was that at?
That was with Credo.
Is that like a staffing, or is that like a headhunter kind of job?
No. That's like their actual company. It's God, why can I not remember the first name?
This interview was a day after the murders occurred. The detectives then proceeded to ask him normal questions, not so important about his life, girlfriend states. The point was to get Grant relaxed so they can catch him off guard with important questions. He talked a lot about watching anime and playing video games with his brother. He talked a lot about him. It's hard to believe he would kill him. As the interrogation progressed, it was clear that Grant liked computers and gaming. He explained his Twitch career and then was explaining his theft case. But soon the talk about his virtual girlfriend started. Here Amado talks about the moment he met Sylvie, the girl who was going to ruin his life or something like that.
4 months or something like that. I've been talking to this woman online.
Who is she?
She's as embarrassing as it is. She's a cam model.
A what?
A cam model.
Alright.
She was a cam model at a website, but she was daring expensive. Amado seems to become addicted to her and spent around $200 of his family's money on her. Of course, he didn't tell his family about it. He lied to them and told them it was about his streaming career. He confessed to the police about his huge spending on this cam model.
How much do you think you spent?
Probably close to like $200,000, I'd say.
$200,000?
Yeah.
And where'd the money come from?
Money came from me, my brother, and then my dad.
And the way he talks seems he doesn't see anything wrong with it. This indicates that his family went to great lengths to stop Amato from talking to the Bulgarian girl. They took some necessary steps to restrict him like he was a child, but we were talking here about a full-grown man. It's still unbelievable how he sees nothing wrong with it. After being not allowed to talk to the woman, Grant still continued behind his father's back, but he did it anyway, you know.
It wasn't really my intention to continue talking to this woman, but it just kind of happened. And then because there was like that emotional connection, I guess you could say, between her and me, like I like, it felt like a relationship, I didn't want to just stop cold turkey on it. So he had apparently found out, and then
Unhappy.
Right, and one of the stipulations was that he told me at the dinner was, if you speak to this woman again, you're out of the house. I'm kicking you out. You can pack up your shit, and then you're off my property.
Strong words for a father to say to his child, but that was probably the only way he could say it to get his point. Whatever steps they took, it was all in vain. Amado didn't seem to get it. He always broke the rules, and his family was in a bad spot, but eventually, he was kicked out. Then he talked about meeting his brother out of the house. This is where he will get caught in his lies.
And I wanted to print out a picture for Christmas because we're not aware. I'm not familiar with the area,
So we're going to go back and talk again about this because it's kind of important to me about Cody and you meeting that night.
Right.
So then that night, which was Thursday?
Thursday
night, you meet Cody, because, and did he ever tell you why he left work early?
No. I mean, I'd assumed that it was just because he had been allowed to leave early.
He's been allowed to leave early. Okay.
So here's,
I think this is the blinking lights there.
So this is, to me, this is
Okay.
419 left on Lake Mills, right? Left on Fort Christmas.
Okay.
Where would you say you met Cody on Fort Christmas?
So wait, is this that other like neighborhood?
I think, maybe I'm wrong, I think it comes this way is 419.
This is where
Orange
all
County
like.
side?
No, I think this is up by the hitching post. You come up, you make a right on Fort Christmas.
This is where the blinking lights are.
Okay.
Yeah, because this goes into Picket Downs, right? Is right here. Then this is the circle.
Is this where you live at? Where do you live at?
If this is like the entrance to Picket Downs,
Yeah.
Yeah, I live like.
Okay,
Okay.
so here's
So that's
there's
your house.
blinking lights right here, so people don't run up at his house. I think that's what there's 2 red lights.
Oh yeah, that's on the dude's fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's those 2 yellow arrow
Okay.
blinking ones at the corner.
The corner.
So
Right.
these are blinking lights here. All right, so then where do you and Cody meet?
Like way down this road, like further past on that road.
So past, does this dead end anywhere?
I don't think so. I think it literally
Goes into Bithlow, I think.
goes into Bithlow, and then if you keep going it, which was the way that I inevitably took it, where it'll dump you out onto 50, and then I came
Okay.
up 50 to go back to the Publix.
Right, so here are the blinking lights. How far down do you think you met? Half mile, mile?
I mean, a significant ways. I mean,
Just an approximate.
I would say it was probably over a mile.
Is this somewhere you and him have met before?
We know, where that, if you're on this road, the intersection where it's like it intersects with another road, and then it's got like a guardrail or something like that right there.
Mhm.
It was still past that area, but it was close to that intersection.
Usually when you ask someone who is lying to be priced about a statement in their lives, they get confused or just want to get that part over. In the clip, we just saw Amado just trying to brush off the precise location and added a place outside of the map. Now this is the most important part of the interrogation. The detective is going in. They asked him about his search history and whether he knows what happened. They just wanted the truth, but Amado wasn't just to give in easily.
You came back to the neighborhood. You saw some things that are really out of the ordinary.
Right.
And I don't believe for a second that you thought that I'm not going to look what's going on. What happened in my neighborhood?
I didn't search it up on anything, on any of the devices that I have.
Did you search it somewhere else?
At
Remember, like I said, I know things that you don't know, and honesty will get you all the things I can do for you. To be honest, I can't deal with someone who lies to me,
right.
but I'll deal with someone and help them till the end, no matter what. Believe it or not, that's just me, and she'll tell you. It's what it is. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say if I can do something that can help you, I'm going to help you, because every one of us make mistakes and do things we shouldn't have done in the heat of the moment to protect ourselves or to protect somebody else. It happens. I know you've searched for something. I know something. I can't tell you exactly, but you said won't you tell me? And I'll tell you if you're being truthful. What'd you search?
When I had gone to the Panera, I searched for like top stories, Oviedo or Chuliota or something like that.
And found what?
And then I saw that there was, it was like just the initial, like it had like a video, but I didn't listen to the video, but it had just an initial thing of that there was shootings in Salton Circle, but it didn't say like the address.
Alright, so I take it you know what happened. I'm gonna ask you plain out, you are not part of it anyway.
No.
Who could have done this?
I don't.
So you didn't have any problems or troubles with this woman or the online? You didn't owe them any money?
No,
I mean, there's no like loan shark out looking for you or...
No.
I just don't see how things aren't adding up. I'm really confused, Grant.